Yo, what's going on, guys? It is time for another reaction video, and Monica is still here with me. We just finished doing REN, and now I'm going to introduce her to the big push. So, Monica, I told you a little bit of stuff off camera, but I'm just going to kind of re-mention some of it so that you kind of follow along with what's going on, obviously. Cool. That band that he's a part of, that he, well, is no longer a part of, is called the Big Push, and it's made up of himself along with two other guitarists slash bass guitarists slash vocalists and a drummer. And the reason I say all this slash is because depending on which song we're watching, sometimes Ren's playing the bass guitar, sometimes there's a guy by the name of Goran Kendall who plays the guitar, and sometimes it is Romain Oxisa. So they all three can play guitar and bass guitar. So, okay. This is, she saw when I hit play, I didn't get to hit pause fast enough. She's like, oh, it's like live on the streets. So there's a common term in the UK that they use called busking. Oh. And busking is basically street performance. Okay. So this is a busking session, and more or less what they do is through their social media or following, I don't really know, but they just say, hey, we're going to be doing a show on this street corner or this alleyway at this time, come out. So there's no formal like stage. They're not like performing at a venue. This is literally just out on the streets.
Do they get shut down ever?
They're allowed to do it in certain areas.
Oh, okay.
It's not like here in the States where everything requires a permit and you have to have security and all that stuff. So
okay, good.
This is a mashup. So we got 3 song titles here. I shot The Sheriff, Road to Zion, and Hip Hop, but there's actually 5 songs that they're gonna basically put into like one single performance.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's like kind of, they fade in and out of the different songs.
All right.
All right. So you just saw Ren doing more performance piece. You saw him kind of rapping and singing. So as always, feel free to pause as often as you like, because what we're about to see is completely different from what we just saw.
Okay. I like his mitten.
His little glove.
You sit all around in my hometown. People try to track me down. For a crime that I did not commit.
He reminds me of John Mayer when he's not singing. You know how John Mayer makes those faces when he's singing?
Yep.
It's like him when he's not.
So it's funny you say that, because his original YouTube channel and band was a band called Trick the Fox. And he does a lot of John Mayer covers.
Oh.
So I think it's one of his influences.
Yeah, you can tell he feels it.
Yep.
Yes, if for a mother of a deputy. Set for a life of a deputy. But I said, Peter shot the sheriff. I did not shoot no deputy. I shot the sheriff. Swear it was in self-defense.
I said, Sheriff John Brown, that man hated me. For what, I just don't know. Whenever I would try to plan to see, he would say, kill it before it grows.
He would say, kill it before it what I say. Because at the same, I did not shoot no deputy.
That whole street is closed, huh?
I think they're between two buildings, like on a side street. Maybe it's like a dead end or a non-active street.
Yeah.
Somebody did tell me in the comments though that when they announce these, that local police or whatever will go to like
Block
one end and secure it so that like they're not flooding into vehicle traffic.
Yeah. Because I saw those buses going in the back, and I'm like,
Yeah,
hopefully
so
nobody has to turn.
I think whatever street that is, back there is kind of like a main road, and then maybe where they're at is like maybe it's a half block or a dead end or something. But yeah, it's a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
Deputy. I shot the sheriff, but I swear it was in self-defense. Oh, give it up for Remain next season, please, please, please.
Yes.
Remain jams, right?
Ew.
So Remain's French, and him and Ren met busking on the streets, and then apparently at one point both of them parted way with their girlfriends. I guess at around the same time, and they ended up becoming like roommates, flatmates.
Oh, cute.
And so I don't know if that
He
was.
looks French. He's dressed very French.
Yes, yes, he's got that French flavor, right?
Yes.
He so I've done reactions to some of his music too, and some of his tracks or songs are literally just 2 minutes of him just jamming out on guitar.
Yeah. Very cool.
In this world of calamity, dirty looks and grudges and jealousy. Media clowns them and abusing their put up but media clowns that not for nothing but that. Boom. The young trendsetter come on, more the damn slow. When I bust a trigger finger like bam bam big dough. When I bust a trigger finger, come on, here we go. Person in the nana, here we go. 'Cause got to keep it moving on the road to Zion. Got to keep it burning on the road to Zion. Got to keep it burning.
Is the drummer French also?
No, only the other. So Ren
Looks
is
very
Welsh.
French in his striped shirt and his mustache.
Yeah. What's funny too is like when I first started reacting to the Big Push, I even asked my audience, I was like, do they have different drummers? Because sometimes he's clean shaven and he looks like
Oh.
a completely different person. They're like, no, that's the same guy. It's just different styles. But yeah, the stripes looks very French,
Has a
right?
little mustache. Very nice. Okay, I hit it. I think I did it.
You got
Got
it.
to keep it burning on the road. Got to keep it burning. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. With a tanani, 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 boy. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. With a tanani, 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 boy. Come on now. And even more, let's take it down. Keep it going, but tempo still, just hip, hop, hit, it's still bigger than a hip, hop, hit, still bigger than a hip, hop, hip, still bigger than a hip, hop, hip, now drum bass. One thing about music, when it hits, you feel no pain. White folks take control of your brain. I'm no better than that, that's game. I'm me ready for that. Two soldiers ahead of a pack, my party's got the guy. Where my army at? What the right time? Not react, back the beat. Sit, don't reflect on how many records get sold. On that short time, rock and roll. Whether your projects or on hold. In the real world, we just people with ideas. We just like you and me when the smoke and camera disappear again. The real world, it's bigger than all these fake ass records. When my profile's got the millions and my woman's disrespected. If you check one too, my would have advised to you, just relax. If that don't work, then do what you got to do and kick the facts. If you a liar, wolf, crier, bush crier, agent with the wire, I'ma know it when I play it. But then if you a liar, mouth on crier, pants on fire, agent with the wire, I'ma know it when I play it. It's bigger than a hip, hop, hit, it's still bigger than a hip, hop, it's still bigger than it's still bigger
Very cool.
Wouldn't it be cool if we had that here?
Mashup. Yeah.
So yeah, you obviously recognize some of those songs.
Yep.
We I was playing reggae music earlier, and so when Monica saw the title, she started, talking about it. And I was like, yeah, it was no accident that I had reggae music on before we got started.
Along.
I'm trying to think if there's any things that I was going to mention. See, so Romain being French, and then Goran Kendall, the other guy playing guitar, his YouTube channel, he's very much more of like a folk style music. And there's some tracks that they've done together that and I can't remember if we have some of them on the lineup or not, but Goran seems like he should have been in like around the 60s to 70s musically. Like that like his voice and the way that he sings would have been the perfect era for him. But yeah, well, if you enjoyed it, we'll keep going down the rabbit hole.
Very cool. You know what else I really like?
What's that?
He doesn't do it as much, but I notice his guitar. I love when people hold their guitars up high.
Yes,
I don't know why.
So
I feel like everyone's down
low
is the 80s, but I love it when they play their guitar up higher. It's so silly, but
one of the songs, I think it might be actually the next one we're about to watch, possibly. Goran hands his guitar off to Ren, and he's actually swaps out the strap for Ren while he's playing because Goran plays much lower, and Ren plays up a little higher.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So after this one, what do we have next? We have. Actually, we're going to do one with Sam Tompkins, so I'll explain everything on Sam Tompkins once we get into that. But you guys watching, following this, we're going to check out Sam Tompkins, so we hope to see you in the next video. Comment below if you're going through the binge, if you're watching all of these with us in order today. Yeah.
Yeah, give me some news. Let me know what I need to know.
Yeah, tell Monica everything she needs to know about Ren and the big push. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Later.
Bye.